I'm sure as residents of Johannesburg, we're all aware of water being a very scarce commodity in our city. We do have restrictions at this point in time for all of us to reduce our consumption by at least 15%. We appeal to all of you, all of us, let us respond to this and respond to this positively. We have to pray and hope that we get the rains one of these days. But while this situation still prevails, I would request all of us, please let us ensure that we save our water.
We're right to be worried because we've got two reasons now. We're in a very dry spell, but also we're coming to the point where we've expected to have another source of water and it hasn't come yet. And it won't come for another 6-8 years. The Vaal Dam is very low, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Johannesburg or the region's running out of water, because the Vaal Dam it's a big dam, part of the storage of the system, but there are a couple of other very large dams in the system. There's 2 dams in Lesotho. There's the Sterkfontein Dam, which is really the big strategic reserve. It's actually bigger than the Vaal Dam. Those still have water in them. What we can see, though, at the beginning of summer is that it's been a very dry few years. And we really need to be worried, because if we have another dry year, we will be running short of water in this region. You know, there's a whole range of things that people can do to save water. Starting in the garden. If you've got green grass, you're probably using water you shouldn't use unless you have your own source like a borehole. You can also be much more careful about what you do. Lucky Joburgers, quite a few, have swimming pools. Actually, we shouldn't be filling those up. We should be letting them evaporate down, and we'll have to live with swimming pools which aren't completely full. People wash cars with hose pipes. Shouldn't do that. I've seen people actually washing streets with hose pipes. Shouldn't do that. So there are a lot of things that people can do. And one of the things the municipalities should be doing is first making sure that everybody who uses water, that their water is being measured. And then secondly, if they use too much, and you can see it on the bill, they should charge very high rates for it, penalty rates.
The part I'm playing myself as a resident of the city of Johannesburg to save water is to ensure that I avoid taking baths, it's avoid having long showers, avoid watering our gardens during the day, and at the same time ensure that we don't fill up our pools. That, for me, I believe it's a small contribution I can make. As much as it might look small, but in a bigger picture, all of us, if we can do that, then we'll be able to preserve and save the 15% that we are expected to save until such time that we can begin to have the rains coming down so that it can save us.